Hi there, welcome to Yoga Earth Stories, and I'm Trupti here again. I just made a video today, and then I realized that when I showed Baddha Konasana at the end of the video, it was not really very visible. So I thought I'll do another separate video on Baddha Konasana, that's the position. So maybe before you start with Baddha Konasana, you just sit very comfortably like how I am, and we do a little bit of warming up of the hips here. So you can take your left foot first, very carefully put your hand here below your knee and hold very carefully. Take your whole hand and lift your ankle. The ankle has to be lower than the knee, so you can take your and then you can hold it just like you're holding a little, as though it would be a little baby. And then you rotate, you move, you swing your leg like this a little bit forwards and backwards. And then if you want to make it a little bit even further, you can go further by holding it like this, like as there's a little baby in your arms and you're rocking the baby. And breathe. So my spine is straight, my neck is long. And after doing that a couple of times, you can even hold with your thumb and your index finger and the middle finger. You can hold your big toe like this, and you can do this sort of a little rotation as though you're like grinding. In India we have this grinding thing, like grinding stones. So you're grinding. That way you make your hip here nice and warm and open. It's also good before doing other hip opening exercises. And after we do that, we place our leg very carefully here, and we take the right leg and do the same thing. So first, very carefully again, like this, get it as close as possible. So if you furrow, it's okay. With time, you'll get closer and closer and closer. So again, your hand like this, and first, then you rock your leg a little bit. Make it nice and warm at the hip, also the knee. And then to get a further stretch, you can hold it like a little baby and rock. And don't forget to breathe at your own speed while doing that. And then you can place your feet like this. So Baddha Konasana is what we call butterfly in school. Those who grew up in Bombay and had yoga in school, just like I had, the teachers called it butterfly. Then you had to so if your legs are like this, it's okay. So with time, you can bring them closer and closer and closer, all the way up to your perineum. You can lift your sit bones and sit very erect spine. And if you see my feet, they're open like a book. In the Ashtanga system, it's always very open. So the little toes are touching each other and the heels are also touching each other. I hope you can see this. And then you go, but the Konasana A is when you go down, which is very Ashtanga. So in school we just did this, and sometimes we also went down. So when you go down, you first of all breathe in, lift yourself nice and high, erect spine, long neck, which is the extension of the spine. And when you breathe in and you breathe out and you slowly go down. So first you can practice by touching your head, and the end would be when you can touch your chin. I can't really talk when I do this. So your chin here. Yeah, and then you sit here comfortably. Of course, in Ashtanga, we hold our feet like this and go down. And you breathe in again and you come up. Okay, so this is a very nice uplifting exercise, but asana, your heart is open, shoulders are depressed, and all in a line. So one thing, what I learned while doing this, when I did my yoga therapy course, my teacher training at Lonavala in at Kaivalyadham with Paul Dallahan and the other team. Then there was Sarah, who was his assistant, and she gave this brilliant idea. So she said that if you can't go down straight, you can always use this technique and swing your body. So go like like a snake. I mean, you have many snakes in India, of course. So you can snake your way down. So go with the flow, just like a river, all the way down. It makes it really easier. You can try it to touch your chin to the floor. And your drishti is like up. So your Agna chakra, so between the eyebrows, so that's the drishti or the gaze, as we call it in Ashtanga. Now, another technique that I can give is like you can put a very fat book or like such a meditation Zen pillow and put your feet on top of it. You can stack higher books, so when your knees don't come down like mine. So that's like something that comes with practice. So you can keep this and then you can like very gently press your knees so that but very gently with a lot of love and compassion, because some of them do it really ferociously and that's not yoga then. So do it with a lot of love. It's patience. Yoga is a long lonely journey, but actually not lonely because you're with your breath and your body. And yeah, so that's what you can do, and press, and then you can get the pillow closer and closer. And then one fine day, and if you have a book, so you can, decrease the size, the height of it. So when it's very high, it's easy, and then you can go down, 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 and also from far to close, 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 close. Yeah, and then what happens? The good thing is your hamstrings are nice and lengthened because sitting always at the table and working at the computer like most of us do in our daily lives, and riding a bicycle like I bike around Frankfurt and do all my stuff work. So it shortens up your hamstrings. So this is a great exercise and you can do it every day to get your hamstrings back into the same size as they were when you were born, so nice and long. It'll also help you to do other yoga exercises when you have good hamstrings. It also helps to broaden your psoas muscles. Yeah, I mean your psoas. So you're nice and long here again when you do this, because then only when you're nice and you lift yourself up and then you go down, only then you can really come as far as going down all the way. Okay, so as I said, lift, inhale, and exhale, and go down. That's Baddha Konasana A. Now, Baddha Konasana B is a little more difficult because, again, the same position, but now you round your back. It's not straight. Still depress shoulders a little bit, maybe don't. And then you try to touch your chin to your feet. You can try it with this. So it's a lot of strong lower belly, nice and in. So the upper abdomen is loose, but the lower belly, the lower abdomen is nice and braced here. So again, inhale and exhale. Yes, so that's it. I can't really get my chin that you can see my head. It touches, but I still have also a way to go. Okay, so that was Baddha Konasana, the benefits of Baddha Konasana, and I hope to see you soon. So if you like my videos and want to have more, please like, share, and subscribe. And stay healthy, stay happy, and see you soon. Bye bye.